Hey everybody, I'm Blitz. Welcome to a brand new trailer for a game called Jurassic World Evolution. So Jurassic World Evolution is a game developed by Frontier, who you might recognize as the developers of Planet Coaster and Elite Dangerous. So this is going to be a tycoon-like dinosaur park game. Think Jurassic Park Operation Genesis maybe, and then taken to the new era of games, and kind of has a feeling of maybe a little bit of Planet Coaster as well. So let's watch this trailer, and I'll have the links and stuff down below that you can check out the website, sign up for the newsletter, and all that fun stuff too. So let's take a look at this.
Control, we're at the fence. Almost ready to re-engage power. Hey! Over here!
ACU building online. Rapid response unit deployed. Observe non-lethal protocols.
Roger, Control. Deploying non-lethal countermeasures. Control, we have eyes on the asset.
All right, isn't that awesome? You see, they actually have dinosaurs in there. You see the T-Rex running around, and you see like the helicopters flying too. So let's take a look at that again. I'm just going to give my my point of view on about like what's going on in this. We're going to run it one time kind of fast, and we'll slow it down, take a look at different screenshots, and go from there. So we start off here, and it says pre-rendered footage. So this isn't in-game, but we got a little, looks like a velociraptor coming out of the egg. Oh, maybe it's a little T-Rex. I'm not sure. What do you guys think it is? Let me know down below. That is a T-Rex all grown up now. And he's in the jungle. And this might be in-game footage, but it still did say pre-rendered. We got a guy fixing up the fence. As the fence is broken down, he's going to throw. Look at this other little guy. He throws his tablet at him, gets his attention, and runs away. Uh-oh. Never run away from the T-Rex because he gets chopped on and swallowed whole. And is that a parasaur? Parasaur, I think it is, gets chopped over. And then this is amazing here. We get to clear the terrain and place down buildings. You see the helicopter taking off and the little Jeep in the bottom right corner flying away. A couple of people up top. And that is going to go. Oh. So you hear that. They have eyes on the asset, and they're deploying non-lethal countermeasures. So that tells me that like tranquilizer darts and stuff. We also see little rolling balls going through the area there with the other dinosaurs. So there it is. There's the T-Rex again. And we have a little Jeep that got flipped over. And that is just awesome. I love the sound of it. Jurassic World Evolution. Now this next scene is pretty cool too. Coming summer 2018 to PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So it's not just a standard game. It's going to be to everything. So let's kind of break this trailer down into some more parts. Alrighty, so the first thing that we see here in the trailer is this scene. We have the big dinosaur egg in the background there, and it starts to hatch. Now, I've got it slowed down so I can talk a little bit over it, but this little dinosaur is popping out of the egg. So the press release, they sent out a text press release to go along with this trailer, and it says, players will build their own Jurassic World as they bioengineer new dinosaur breeds, construct attractions, containment, and research facilities. Every choice leads to a different path, and spectacular challenges arise when life finds a way. So if you remember back to like the Jurassic Park world, or the Jurassic Park, the originals, they had the amber, and they brought the DNA out of the amber, and they like clone the dinosaurs with that. In the newer Jurassic World, they actually kind of bioengineered and tamed things. So I'm wondering if that really means that we're going to have the ability to bioengineer, create our own dinosaur breeds. Can you imagine like a Blitzosaurus Rex as it runs and tramples crowds of visitors and stuff? So I think that's really cool. What kind of dinosaurs do you think that you would like to bioengineer? That's the question that I have for you in this scene. I just really like this little animation of this little dinosaur. Look at that eye, the yellow eye, and just looks really, really awesome. I know it's pre-rendered and not quite in the game, but I'm still really excited to see where this thing goes. So the next scene we have here is that dinosaur all grown up. Evidently it was a T-Rex, and he is going to start walking towards the fence. So you hear these guys talk about how you can re-engage the power after the fence is down for construction. The T-Rex notices it, and he rips it apart. The guy throws the clipboard at the T-Rex and then starts running away. Also, there's somebody hiding behind the Jeep there, and it runs across, and obviously the T-Rex is going to eat one of those other dinosaurs. Now we're going to play this a little bit slower and kind of go over what's happening here. So the T-Rex is going through, and this is really interesting to me. So I played the game Operation Genesis back in the day, and you created your park based on like different what would be the word, excitement levels. So having a T-Rex eat its favorite prey built up a lot of excitement, but it was kind of expensive to feed dinosaurs to other dinosaurs. Obviously, it's not the easiest thing to hatch dinosaurs. So they are running in. You see that we've got the power lines in process of being worked. There's 3 dinosaurs there. We have 2 people standing on one side and the guy up on the power line. But if you're going to be on the electric fence, you probably don't want the electric fence engaged. So the T-Rex headbutts the concrete wall, takes and chomps 4 of the wires or 3 of the wires there. Look at that. He rips it apart, and the guy falls off, and the dinosaur looks at him. Oh, no, don't get eaten. That'd actually be really, really scary. But he did get the attention. The other guy got the attention, waved his arms. The T-Rex sees him, and then the rest is history. So look at it snapped the wire on his feet, stepped over the concrete wall, and now is chasing down this other guy. The other one was smart. The third guy was smart and is hiding down there beneath the Jeep. Oh, he's going to get chopped. There he goes, gets chopped, and he's going to put his head up and swallow the guy whole. This is telling me that park visitors and employees can actually be eaten by the dinosaurs. If you remember back to the Planet Coaster trailer, about 90% of the stuff that was in the original Planet Coaster trailer actually made it into the game. So this is telling me that this stuff is probably going to make it into the game. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we have a quick little scene where we're taking down the forest. You see, we clear down the forest, telling me that there's going to be full terrain building. We're putting sand down, clearing away all of the foliage underneath, and then we're placing down a building. Now, this is something that's kind of neat. Planet Coaster, as you guys know, has a really, really in-depth creation system. This is telling me that the game more or less just plops down the buildings. I don't know if there's going to be a separate building creator that we can use on the side, but being able to clear down the foliage, clear down the trees, make a foundation down there on the ground using the tools looks really, really simple. Really easy to use, and then you just plop down the building wherever you want it. Now this thing looks pretty cool too, because it has, you can see how it turns. It's not locked to a grid, locked to an axis. You have the helicopter that flies down, you have the Jeep that pulls out of the way, and then the helicopter starts taking off, starts flying off into the world. Now what they say is interesting. So it says, observe non-lethal protocols, non-lethal countermeasures. And they have eyes on the asset, which would be the T-Rex, right? So that's kind of a cool thing that they talk about. Non-lethal. In the original Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, you could kill the dinosaurs. Now this one is a little bit different. It's a Universal tie-in. Universal Studios, actually Frontier bought the rights to make this game from Universal Studios. So I'm wondering if Universal is saying, hey, you can't kill our dinosaurs. Because some of the other games, you're not allowed to kill the main characters in the game. That's why some games like the hero will kneel down and disappear rather than fall down in a big puddle of blood. So that's interesting to me. I don't know if that's really true or not, but it says deploying non-lethal countermeasures. So they're flying away, and like this helicopter is going to maybe tranquilize the T-Rex, or we don't know. And then finally we have the one more grand, like the really, really, really cool scene. This kind of shows us like a little bit of a tease and a little bit of taste of things we see in the game. Look at the bottom right corner. We have the big Brachiosauruses. There's a Stegosaurus, some other dinosaurs down there. Can't quite make out what they are. Maybe Triceratops. And then there's that little rolling balls from Jurassic world where they can roll around and explore with the dinosaurs, the big vegetarian dinosaurs. And now I'm going to blow it up, kind of show you a little bit more of the area. Those are definitely Triceratops. But you see in the top right corner, there's like the mosasaur feeding pit. We might have like a pterodactyl feeding pen, like a aviary. Is that what they're called? Aviary? And then we have like all these other little buildings there. There's something else. You see the helicopter taking off from the helicopter landing pad. We've got like a big maybe hotel in the middle. That was one thing I've always wanted in one of these Jurassic Park games or some sort of tycoon game like that, is like an area for the guests to actually stay. So it'd be a park. You bring in the guests. They have a hotel. You can feed them, and you can provide everything for them, and then they can go out and explore the Jurassic Park on their own. Rather than, I mean, some of the games they take like they're in a park for 4 years. That doesn't quite make sense. But if they came in a smaller time scale, stuff like that would be really, really cool. But I am so hyped for this game. I hope you guys are too. We have just one more little clip that I'm going to show here, and that's kind of the ending of the trailer, and it shows build your own Jurassic World. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. But this dinosaur, this is kind of showing that maybe that T-Rex has eaten the Jeep that was driving around trying to pacify him. But it's got Jurassic World Evolution coming summer 2018 to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Really cool cross-platform game. I don't remember the last time that Frontier came out with all three at one specific time. Maybe they have or not. I'm not sure. But I'm looking forward to this game. Hopefully we'll be getting some news coming up in the next few months. I believe October 7th is their big conference that they're holding this year. So hopefully we'll get some more information, maybe some more gameplay footage coming at that point. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Tell me what you are most excited for, and keep your stick on the ice. We'll catch you next time.